career, the culture career, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Bolton, set to get this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin this. So first and 10 now, they'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a good run there to get him to 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 4. Once again, it's Pacheco. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Metcalf, the motion man. Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he'll try to get to a marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision making.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 23-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida runner, R.J. Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that ball. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one took 11 and another first down. Here's first and 10. Again, it's Harvey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 43, here's second and 6. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flag. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down drive. Now brings up 4th and short. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. It's a return. Here's Calvin Austin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Come on, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
What a luxury. Certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
A handoff to Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, It's Howard. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Here's their punter now. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. To return, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, it's Harvey. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
First tackle at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Ready? Ready? To the right, yep. Hey, Sean, let's go!
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. To throw is Nix. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. He's
a big hole. And he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Steelers
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Nolan Smith getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And 15.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff now for Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That is hot! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards. A 1st down throw for Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's Harvey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often.
And he's in! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Steelers nothing.
That train got me feeling good.
Back to it as the kicks away. Austin now to return this. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Everybody got to stop it, man. Oh.
On 1st down. Plus to his right. Oh, he's got behind the line.
Oh, he's hungry.
The Broncos say they have it. And yes, they do.
That was a great play by defense, but he got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. This is caught at the 2. And he will score again. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2 breaking his off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, financial.
They'll start on the ground with the checkup. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. When you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with the checker. And this time they are ready for throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and 1. It's second down and 12. Howard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least, he was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down is Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. They'll throw for it with Howard. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And now, after the big play, they cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Howell. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 70 line.
To throw is Howard. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. Throwing is Howard. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
The 22-yard line.
Almost set. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
11 more yards.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. This one caught at the 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
On second down, Harvey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Oh, my son! Get in here! Ready? Ready?
Nix from the gun on third down. That is caught. And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like,
oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
Steelers 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jonnu Smith, tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Ready, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Howard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will add one more onto their big lead.
45. Steelers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this, and he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. To throw it on first down is Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air, Howard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A throw right side is intercepted. He gets free. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying,
Zombie Nation.